after 5 years. Hopefully, I've grown out of my awkward 16-year-old phase. Probably not, but I'm back with a game that I feel like I'll enjoy. Um, in the past few years, I've liked some gal games. They're cute, they're fun, and I know this is tagged as psychological horror. That's all I know. Somehow, after months of procrastinating this, I avoided basically all spoilers, so I don't know how shit is gonna hit the fan. I just know it will. So, let's get into this. I'm pretty excited. Also, I played a teeny bit of it just to make sure it worked, and it didn't for a little bit, but we're good now, so I haven't seen anything crazy. I've just picked Best Girl. Hey! I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, so someone you're stuck with. Okay. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Yeah, I know that feel. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I hate people who are late, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Book it. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh no, I'm a pussy. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Oh no. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Slow bitch. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Oxy. Why do you remember my name from the other save file? What do you know? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh yeah, I forget I can't be a girl in this, so I'm like, ooh, the gays, and then it's like, oh, no, you gave me a dick. I guess you don't have to be me. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Oxy, have you decided to join a club yet? Uh, I joined clubs in high school, but college, no clubs. Fuck clubs. Told you already, I'm not interested in joining any of your freaking clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I was like, did you say no I was looking? Are you stalking me? Sure it's I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This is reflecting college me so well. Uh-huh. I was t I was talking about how I'm worried you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Ugh. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Let me become a NEET. It'll make me happy. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I don't know. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. I had to take some water because I'm not used to talking. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise that. Yay! I'm not gonna like voicing her. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't think the issue is that she's carefree. I think the issue is that she's an idiot. I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if it does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That's a mistake. Don't do that. Hello? Sayori? Suri must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I've been here for hours. What happened? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in there and spacing out, so I came in. What's wrong with us? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh no. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I am going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. That's not even a bad club, my man. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Fair. In fact, I'm 90% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. At least she's helpful. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That's a strong way to get the VP title. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Readings for nerds. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Ugh. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Atsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes, you say? Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! I'm never going to be able to pronounce the ones that end with those little tilde things, because what the hell are those? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, from my experience in high school, that's a real conversion rate that people would go to in order to get a random school cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school, and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Told you, don't call me a new member. I'm here for your freaking cupcakes. I glance around the room. There are hot biddies everywhere. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. She's my favorite. She's tall, she's dark, and she looks like she'd kill me first. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Forgot I was a boy again. Way to kill the atmosphere. This is so girl power in here. Ah, Oxy, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. She's definitely team mom. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Hell yeah. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki, don't be such an awful bitch. Humph. The girl with the sour attitudes, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Or she's short. I'm 5'1". Don't hate on the little one. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Hell yeah. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says it quietly in my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. Look how cute she is. She's enormous, she's shy, she's my waifu. That little anime cringe of waifu. I mean, I didn't even use my name as, like, my name in this because I did not want to feel the full weeb engulfing me, but I. That's not an option, is it? It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Oxy. What shared history do we have? Also, when she the pose when she does this, she looks like she would be enormous when she stood up. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, slammin'. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Oh, we're screwed. Come on, sit down, Oxy. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. What table? There's many tables. I'll get the cupcakes. Good. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Throw down. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? How are you making tea in a classroom? I'm impressed. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Fine. Okay, answered my question. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. What's in the closet, Yuri? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? And then she opens them and they're horrible. Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's cute. What? Are they tasty, though? Little whiskers done with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Hell yeah! So cute! I had no idea we were this good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I always try to make, like, cute stuff like that. Always hideous. Just hurry and take one. Ooh, sassy. Sarah grabs them first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. Shocker. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. I feel you. Natsuki is quiet. She is waiting. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Does she care about the boy? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I was making it for you. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, in every tsundere, in every anime. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, okay. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You dummy. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places down a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I don't think that was my question. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't you let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Yes, let her impress me. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't consider it. I was forced here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I may not want to tell her I am a captive. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, I hated those fuckers. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Fair. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take some time I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Or we just eat all the new members. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate, right everyone? Hell yeah! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, all super hot. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Oxy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? No, don't show that to other people. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. Oh, the little one's a weeb. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I don't want to be reading. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yo, same. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I don't like high fantasy that much, but some, detailed low fantasy? Give me some of that. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Well, fuck people, so... But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I feel you. That's why I'm here. Isn't it amazing how writers can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh no. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to on a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, it's the gentle ones you have to look out for. I guess you could say that, but a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? You weirdo. What? You guys, what gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called don't say that out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, adorable. Everything you do is as cute as you are. Suri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I understand that feel. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I guess it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh no. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time, we'll meet and we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Oxy? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. I don't know how to read. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I mentally come forward with what's been on my mind the whole time. Never said I would join this club. So he might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. The girl stare into my soul with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Humph. Oxy, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. They're too hot. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, look at them. They're so happy and into me. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey? You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, that makes it official. You're stuck in hell. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And with that, we can officially end today's video on hopefully a good note. I'll see you guys next time.